when you trade in, some of them require you have minimum of $25,000 for PDT rule. Otherwise, you have to trade no more than 3 days a week, something to that effect. And anyway, so in addition to the big ones, there's a bunch of trading apps that most people know in the United States. There is this one. It's called moomoo. Moomoo is a Chinese. It's out of Asia. I recently opened up. I become aware of option trading anyway, and then I open up and I ran out of trading time because I want to trade by more than 3 trading. I want to be able to buy more than 3 stocks a week, or more than 3 times a day, whatever, So I wasn't able to do that, and restriction that exists in the United States prevented me from buying any more stocks. So I come across I come across a bunch of different overseas ones, and a lot of them require a bunch of some of them don't even have a PDT rules, but they require you to send in your identification, photo IDs, and your social security, employment, financial records. But I don't want to do any of that. I just want to apply online and send the money, deposit the money in, and just start buying stocks. And so I found these guys. This is the one I'm talking about. I know that it had a weird name. The name is moomoo, out of Asia, and it's owned by the company called FUTU. It's a large company that registered with the stock market. They also have a stocks too. So anyway, everything is free on there, and don't confuse these apps when you try to download it. Please be aware there's a bunch of different names similar to these ones. Like this is a video game similar with the similar names, but this have nothing to do with stock. So don't download this one. This is not a broker, and so download if you want another trading apps. Anyway, this is it. And then I already have it, so I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna go to it right now. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you register with it. You put your money, and I'm gonna just go over the good ones, good things about these. This shows you stuff that you already bought, your stocks that you bought. In here, on here, it shows how the stocks that you already bought. So what I have here is this is a company. I bought a call options on here a couple of minutes ago. This is for electric company that competing with Tesla. Remember, Tesla was 461 yesterday. It went up from like 400 up to 460 because of they are able to register on SP 500. Anyway, so if you go back to the main page, this is what the main page look like. So it shows your position, like which stocks is active right now, and then US stocks. This is just stocks from that's registered in the United States, that are legally allowed to trade in the United States. So, and on here, you can find almost all the stocks in the United States, and then if you go to all of them, you can find almost all the stocks in the world that is trading on a stock market. And if you already know their names, you can search, you can look them up here, you can spell it out like Walmart, you know, and it's gonna show up. It's gonna show up before you even finish writing Walmart. You can see it's right there. And so that's how you look up your stocks. A lot of them is just already listed on here. This listing is basically, you have options to show the trending stocks, the stocks that's like going up right now. You can choose by price, by clicking on the price, by clicking on percentages, or you know, change within the year, by change within a day, which stocks going up or down. Very large options you can choose, give you a bunch of range, but it automatically will put in whichever stock's going up trending. Like if the stock's hot right now, whichever stock is hot is what they're gonna show up first on the list. And also they have this, holy shit, this is not recording. Oh, it is recording. All right. I want to show you something else too. You see how right here you can basically look at it and see which stock is going up, which stock's going down, without having to click on click on the stocks, which is very nice feature, I think. And then they also have a margin account. Like if you put in 2,000, they give you extra 2,000, you know, whatever. And whatever money you put in, if you put in 10,000, if you deposit 10,000, you will get another 10,000 to trade with. You know, it's like you get a credit. They charge small percentages. Like anytime you buy a stock, let's say they give me that 10,000, I have 10,000, right? And then they give me another 10,000. I go ahead and buy Tesla. Tesla price right now is at 444, right? If I spend 20,000 and buy the stocks, because I have 10,000, they put in another 10,000. I buy the stocks. The stocks go up, let's say 2%. 2% time is whatever the amount of stock is. You can make pretty good money from trading options, not regular stocks, but options. So anyway, so let's look at it. This is what it looks like. You can buy also a currency. Like if you want to trade dollars, right here, you know, you can trade dollars and currency. And they do have options too. Like I just bought options on this call options. This is one of the call options I bought this morning. And the call option and the chain is similar. It's pretty much the same. Like let's pretend that I'm gonna buy something. We're gonna buy something. We're gonna buy the stocks. We're gonna click on trade, and we're gonna click on trade. This is gonna just show stuff that I trade today. But if I want to go to the regular, I go on all the way to all stocks, not just possession shows where you are, just similar setup to the one in the US. And then let's pretend that I'm gonna buy Tesla. I click on Tesla, and then I don't want to normally buy options. I mean, I don't want to buy regular stock, so I click on options. The option section is on the top page, and so I click on that. when I click on that, it gives you the option chains. Automatically you're in option chains, and then you can choose the day that you want to buy. As you can see, they have call options, just regular setup, call options on the left side, put option on the right side, and then this is the put options, this is the call options, and you can pick the day that you want to trade. If you want to be trading, you can choose the days right here on the top, between the call options and the strike price. And then you can slide it to the left if you want to move up on days. Like if you want to go to 2020, it goes all the way to 2023. And then if you want to go back to today's date, you can kind of move it to the right. And this is today's date right here. This is today's date. This is next week. 11/20 is next week, and then that's the week after that, and so on and so on. And if you want to buy that, you can buy whatever that you want. The thing that if you compare it to a TD Ameritrade, the thing that they don't have the geographic, map you can look at. Like let's say you want to buy call options at 420, right? You click on 420, and this is what comes up. Kind of give you an idea of where the stock's been for the last couple of days or couple of years or whatever, but it doesn't give you the geographic. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you go to, let's say, TD Ameritrade, where are you, TD? Okay, let's we should be able to log in without typing anything. Actually, this is not what I want. That's it. Yep, this is like one of the best thing. Like if you're new to it, you don't know what you're doing, it will show you what it is that you're buying. Let's assume that, do the same thing I just did. Go to Tesla and open options and click on December 18. So let's say you want to buy calls, right? Buy calls. You buy calls, and you see how this one gives you probability percentages on the bottom. Open interest, you can see like how many people are buying, give you the volume, open interest, probability. Even if you're trying to customize it, it doesn't come with it. But if you already know what you're doing, you don't really care about all that. You can still use this. Once you click on the buy, say you want to buy this one, this is what comes up. See what I'm saying? And this one, when you click on the buy, let's say whatever day, trying to get rid of these things. I don't know why it's keep showing up. But so let's assume that go to Tesla, and options December 18. It's kind of slow for some reason, but if it comes up, we'll go over it, and so you can kind of compare and see. When you open the buy section, you'll see that it's a little bit different. The layout is different. Click on that. Tesla chain December 18. Jesus Christ, it's so slow for some reason. And they also, the good thing about these guys, like if you email them, this is the company that own moomoo. It's called moomoo, right? So if you email them, they will reply to you within very quickly, very quickly. Unlike E-Trade, and if you call them, they will pick up the phone immediately. And then after you talk to them, after you talk to them or whatever, you're done with whatever you call them about, you're done with their contact, and they will send you some because they're a new company. I think they're trying to figure out if the people are satisfied with their customer service. They will send you something like this. They say, are you satisfied? Are you not satisfied? Something like that. And they seem to be hiring white people, I assume probably from the United States or other countries, to respond to text messages or emails that you send them on the forms. So they are very responsive when it comes to the communication, and it may be useful. So that's what I'm talking about. For example, let's say I'm gonna just show you. Let's say you want to buy that, and then you scroll down. You see how this explain everything on here. Say you selling one July 18, expiration date 213 days away. You selling it at 4:30. Call, options, and then it gives you a huge amount of information on here, and then when you go down, and it shows you what exactly that you bought, you can kind of have an idea if you made a mistake, or if you're not familiar with these and you're just learning. This shows you like you actually bought a call. You selling a call where if the prices win above this place, you know what I'm saying, if the prices go up, you lose money. If it win up beyond 511, you will be in the red. But if it goes down, you'll make money. And if you think that you bought call options because on the side you bought it on the call side, and you didn't, it doesn't explain that on these apps, on moomoo apps. It doesn't explain what it is that you bought. It just says call options. It doesn't say if you bought a call, if it like here on here, it will say you say C. That C stands for calls, right? But on the bottom here, you actually selling a call, which is the differentiation is there. and it's very nice. That's why I like these Ameritrade apps, Think or Swim apps. It's very nice. They explain everything to you. But these guys, if you bought this one, they will not explain it. I'll show you. You go to the position. This is what I have, and for example, on here it just says this is all you have for information of what it is that you bought, with bunch of, does it say NICO, bunch of numbers, and then C stand for calls, and then 4,000 or whatever that is, it stands for $40. You see what I'm saying? 40. So they kind of, if you're new to these, I will not recommend you use these apps. But if you're not new, this should not prevent you from using it, because you already know. If you're just looking for an additional apps to use to trade, to try to get more trading opportunities without being restricted by a lot of these companies, because some of them you cannot trade more than at least if you don't have the 25,000 requirement, you can only trade 3 times a day. If you don't have a 25,000 in your account, then you really cannot trade more than 3 times a day, 3 times a week within 5 days, within the 5-day period. But if you, to avoid that, if you wanted to, you can have 5, 6, 10, 20 different brokers. Ameritrade, you can have many different. You can use many different ones where you're able to trade. If you want to, a lot more time is the 3 times a day restrictions that the PDT rule to kind of go over or go around the PDT rule, and I think overall these apps it's not too bad at all. They're not too bad. You can use it. They have call options. The other thing that I should also inform you, if you plan to use this moomoo, one is you download it, you get excited, you want to buy an options immediately, and a lot of people, and they wanted to buy options immediately, deposit the money in and expecting that they're gonna be able to buy it with that money within a day or two, and then this is what will happen if you send money. This is in China. Remember, this company is, even though they're trading within the United States, when you send the money in, the money will take 7 to 10 days. This is what happened to me. I send the money in. I actually will show you the communication I have with them, so you can have an idea of I think it's on here, right? Emails. This is what I was frustrated to be. So what happened is I send the money in. See what I have here. I sent them. I think I sent this yesterday. See, it says 11/16, the date. I send them $2,000. Try to deposit. I'm basically depositing the money into the moomoo account so that I can trade. I can buy options or I can buy stocks. So I deposited $2,000 on the 10th of November. On the day I sent this email is 16. So it's already been 6 days, and I still haven't received any money into the moomoo, so that I cannot trade. And then after I sent the $2,000 on the 10th of November, and I also went ahead and sent another 1,000 on the following day, which is on the 11th of November. And the day that I sent this email is 16. nothing was deposited to my account. And you can see directly the email from moomoo. They basically say is that normally it takes 5 to 6 business days from the day you send the deposit to this company. It will take them 5 to 6 days to process the payment, the deposit to your account, so you can use it to trade, so you can use it to make money. And unfortunately, this is not the case with my experience, that once the money is coming, sent from your bank on the same day, the bank will send you the money immediately. I'm with the Bank of America, and they will send it out immediately. And I've no issue with, I've transferred money from Bank of America so many different times to different trading apps, and Weibo, for example. It takes 2 days for them to the money from the time I requested the deposit until the day the money was deposited to my account. Minimum of 2 days, no more than that. But these moomoo guys, it will be between 7 and 10 days. So just have that in the back of your mind, that when you send the money in, don't be surprised when nothing show up, because once the money left your bank account, your US bank account, and then that's it. You have no way of knowing where the money is, and it's possible that you will panic. And this is absolutely scary. It could be scary for some people, because once the money left the United States, the law doesn't apply to other countries, and they can do whatever the hell they want with your money. But if you don't care about that, this is another additional options, or another platform that you can use to buy stocks. And if you have any question about this, let me know. Or if you have want me to make another video to show you how to do something on here, you can let me know as well.